Imagine this, you find the perfect data set on a website, but there's no download button. Or maybe you're carrying out an analysis on your competitors to track their prices or even market trends, but you're stuck copying and pasting manually. Frustrating, right? Well, what if I told you that Power BI and Excel can grab that data for you automatically and you don't need to copy, paste, or write a single line of code? Hey everyone, Isi here, and in today's video I'll show you how to extract data from a website. Whether you're a data analyst or someone just looking to gather information from the internet, sometimes the data or information you're looking to gather isn't in a database or an API, it's sitting on a website and you need to extract that data from the website. That process of extracting the data is called web scraping. So let's get right into it.
Let's start with Power BI's built-in web scraper. It works great for websites with structured tables like Wikipedia or website that has financial data or even real estate listings. So on the Home tab in Power BI, once you click on Get Data, this would pop up and then you can click on Web. I'm going to switch to Chrome to get the data that I want. So I'm just getting the data of Wikipedia, and the data is for the list of NBA champions. So if you look through, you see multiple tables here. If you just, this one here is for the champions, and then if you scroll down, you see the results by team, and this is the table that I'm on. This is the data that I'm targeting. Yeah. So what I just need to do now is copy this link. Once the link is copied, I'll go back to Power BI and then I'll paste the link in here and then click on OK. The list of tables then shows up. So you can always preview the table that you're looking for. If I go to table 1, it shows me the first table on that page. That's not what I want. Then I go to table 2. This isn't also what I'm looking for. Table 3. This is what I'm looking for. So once I've selected the table that I want, you can go ahead to select every one, but you can just choose the one that you're also looking to get access to, or the data that you're looking to get access to. And then once you click on Transform Data, it takes you to Power Query in Power BI. And then this comes up. So this is the table that we're looking to work with. So we didn't need to copy or paste or anything. So you just need to clean it up to suit what you want to use it for. So in this instance, I'm going to make the first row the header. So I'll go to transform and use first row as header. And that shows me the win, the loss, the apps, PCT, years won, years lost. If you look on here, you see that there are some null values here represented as dashes. So I want to change all of the dashes to 0 or null. So I'm just going to select the affected columns, right? And then on that transform here, you see replace values. I'll copy this first. And then I'll select the columns, then go to replace values, click on that, and then this screen would pop up. So I'll replace every dash with 0. Okay, and then I'll click on OK. So there we have it. And then now I can change the format to whole number, whole number, whole number. And then this one to decimal number. Then I'll go back. I'll just go back to home and then I'll close and apply. So let's say, for instance, I just wanted to build something really quick, just a quick visual. I'll just do a bar chart while it loads. Just one moment. I will select the clustered bar chart. And then I know that I want to get the team and then I want to get their win. So let's see that. So you can see the different teams and their sum of wins over the years. And that's just how simple it is to scrape a website using Power BI. You can also do this in Excel as well. Let's just quickly try that. So this is Excel, and I'll just need to go to the data tab here. And then where it says get data, you can see from web. So you can just select from web here. this would pop up. It's the same screen that pops up in Power BI as well. So if I if I paste the link that I wanted to use, let me do this. Okay. And then I click on OK. So that will bring up this access web content. Then you connect. Then it establishes a connection. And then this screen also pops up as well. So you can also go through the tables again and select the one that you want. This is the one we're looking to get, and that's table 3. Once we just load it, and this is how it would show up for you here. You can go ahead and clean your data in Power BI or in Excel, or you can use a Power Query, whichever one you prefer. So while you can get like you can scrape a website with Power BI or using Excel, and you can get the data that you want. Sometimes the website doesn't necessarily have like structured tables like the one that we have here. And in those instances, what you want to do is maybe use a tool. Some people would code in that instance, but they are free tools that you don't necessarily have to code with. And that's where this Chrome extension is a free Chrome extension. It's called Instant Data Scraper. You can use that. So I will just go on to Chrome now, and then I will go to, once you click on this 3 dots here, you click on extension and then visit Chrome Web Store. So you can just search the different extensions that they have, but the one I have in mind is Instant Data Scraper. Okay. So once I do that, I'll just add this to Chrome. You see this pops up and you can just add extension. So that's automatically pinned to my extension box here, but you can always click on this extension icon and then pin or unpin whichever extension you want. Okay, so let's say that Amazon is my competitor, and I wanted to check Amazon's best-selling products in the electronics section, and I wanted to get that data. Once I go to the website here, so you can use this on any website that you want to check or you want to extract data from. So this website is this would lead us to Amazon's bestsellers for electronics. So this is everything. You can see that this data isn't necessarily structured into tables, right? So I want to try it with Power BI, and then I'll also try it with the Instant Web Data Scraper. So let's copy this link and go to Power BI. So once you click on Get Data again, you click on From Web, and then the screen pops up. So you can then copy and paste the link here and then click on OK. This comes up, and then you can see the different tables. So all of these tables all like linked together. So the first table, for instance, has the information up to the price, and then the next table has like the description of the items and then their ratings. Table 3 has the ratings as well, and just different other prices, right? So you can see that this one page now has been broken into multiple tables on there. But this is what the Instant Data Scraper would do for us now. So let's try that. So I want to scrape this now, and then I'll just click on Instant Data Scraper, and then this comes up. So you can see here that everything is on one table, right? Both the rating, the price, everything is just on one table. Unlike in Power BI, it's broken them into multiple tables. The only thing with this one is that if you're going to the next page, you'd have to do it again. So I'm just going to download it as an Excel file. Okay, so just download this. So I'll save that, and then I'll open it up. So this is what it looks like in Excel, right? So this is what you have, unlike in Power BI where it was broken down into multiple tables. The Instant Data Scraper just gives you everything in one table. So you can either use the Power BI version, which is really good for like structured data. But if the data is not, if it's not in a structured table, then you might want to use the instant data scraper. So if you also don't have Chrome, you can also use Edge for this as well. Once you go onto this three dot here, and then you click on extensions. So get extensions for Edge. Then you search for it. So instant data scraper. And then you can also get it and just use it to whichever one. There are multiple web scraping extensions that you can use, but this is the one that I used.
Before you start scraping every website, let's talk about some challenges and best practices. So some websites will block you if you hit them with multiple requests. So you want to scrape responsibly. You don't want to continue to hit a website with multiple requests. Another thing is that websites that are heavily reliant on JavaScript sometimes also block scraping. In this case, you want to check what is allowed or not allowed on that website. Once you have the URL, then you type a /robots.txt to see what is allowed and not allowed. Another thing is that websites with multiple pages is very tricky when you scrape them, so you need to also have a look at that. The last thing is when they change the structure of a website, it would most likely break your queries in Power BI, for instance. So you want to go back and check if maybe the structure of the website is as it was when you scraped the website. Those are things that you have to look out for. However, some websites that do not allow scraping at all, in those cases, you'd want to look into automation tools like Selenium or even APIs, but that's a topic for another video. So there you have it. You now know how to scrape a website. Let me know in the comment section what website you'll be scraping. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye for now.